Alright, Yahaba Semi Hawasab Brakatah, double honors to the elders of GMS, and shalom to all you brothers that's in GMS that's sincerely pushing the truth. We almost out of here, we're at the end, and today we're going to go into the topic of discretion, judgment, discernment. And I'm Zahab, to my left is
Banyonyon,
and behind the camera is
Taza.
Alright, and we're just going to start it off, man. Numbers 15:30.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 30. It says, "But the soul that doth aught presumptuously, whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproaches the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people."
So to put that into context of this lesson, and we have liberty in this truth, man. We have liberty in this truth as we don't have to be monks in our houses, man. We're not monks in a mountain. We actually get out and branch out, because you're gonna find out, being in this truth, you can't be over righteous, just how you can't be wicked. There's a balance to everything. But with that being said, you can't do things as that'll make you fall off, or that'll be detrimental to your spirit, or be a reflection on the truth in itself. All right. So you have something you want to say? All right. Go to Proverbs 18:28. Because we're coming into it. You come on certain levels where you realize that you can do certain things. You have liberty. All right, but you don't want to do something without discretion or without sound judgment first,
Or without counsel.
without counsel.
Because coming in, you're in that study mode and everything tastes good to you because it's brand new. It's like starting a brand new diet plan or a brand new lifestyle, so to speak. Or people, for instance, we just celebrate this so-called past New Year. People go hard, and statistically it's been proven that people go hard within the 3 and 4th week of the brand new so-called New Year. Then after that, it's back to the same old meat, back to the same old them. So it's the same way with the truth. Because when you first come in, everything tastes good to you, eating it up. But then you reach that plateau state to where you leveled out because your quote unquote knowledge level is not as a higher peak point, so to speak, because you gained your salvation, your foundations. All right. You said Proverbs 18.
18 up to 28.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 26. No, it's 21.
I'm sorry.
It says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof."
I'm sorry. 18 and 28. It's not 18 and 28. All right, scratch that scripture out. Go to Proverbs 18 and 26. 28 and 26.
Proverbs 8:26.
28, 26.
Proverbs chapter 8, verse 26. It says, "He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered."
And correct, that was 28, 26.
28, 26.
Yeah, but basically, why does it say he who trusted in his own heart is a fool? Real quick, get Romans 7 and 18 to answer that question. All right, because you got to have your own judgment and what they call good sense, but it can't be according to your wicked nature, according to your lust, man. All right.
You said 7 and what?
18.
Romans chapter 7, verse 18 says, "For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing."
That's it. And your flesh dwelleth no good thing. Your natural state is negative. All right. And you get back, go back to Proverbs
28.
Yep. 28 and 26.
Okay. Proverbs 28, 26. It says, "He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered."
And what is walking wisely? Using the scriptures as your guide in life, and basically using sound judgment in your guide in life.
Having balance.
Having balance. That's walking wisely, man. You had a precept?
Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, lead not. Oh,
That's the spirit. I was going to get that.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding." If I could add on to that, because the scripture talk about how there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the ends thereof are death. So that's why brothers are here as correcting or correction factors in other brothers' lives, man, to constantly, give each other a little bump here and there, because we need it, man.
We need, and it's beautiful because the word correction is where you get it has the root rect in it. R-E-C-T, which is where you get the word rectify or erect. That means to make right. So when you correct the brother, you're making him right. So that's the attitude we gotta have towards our correction. We can't be a nigga and try to, fight a correction. You know what I mean? But with that, get Proverbs 2 and 11.
Proverbs chapter 2, verse 11. It says, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee.
Yeah, I got into a situation about 2 nights ago where I had to use sound judgment, because if not, I probably could have ended up in cuffs. Had missed work. You know how you got to go through the court system, and it's simply based on your reaction to an action. Basically, your reaction to an action can be life or death, man. We in the time your reaction to an action can be life or death, man.
And that's what the church people go into when they read the book of Psalm 23rd chapter. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, but they don't understand it.
Yep. But then it says, "Thy rod and thy staff, it keepeth me."
Yeah, it comforts me.
It comforts me. Thy rod and the staff is the word. So the word is basically like a guide or a map on how to maneuver in this world, man. You had a precept coming. No. All right, this is on Sirach 20 and 20. Another thing you gotta realize, you have to know yourself, man. Don't keep walking into a brick wall. When you in a situation and you see how you react to that situation in a negative way, you gotta take note of that.
Yeah, the scriptures say, "Do good unto thyself."
Yeah, do good unto thyself.
Like if it was up to a lot of guys, man, like if you were put to the test, like you would fail, man, because you're terrible to yourself, man. You make terrible decisions, you live a terrible life, and you depend upon terrible principalities, man, because you don't have any sound judgment to walk correctly and uprightly to the point where you go not in a way where you should fall.
Yeah.
Like you the type of motherfucker to keep walking to the same hole. Like, damn, I thought that was there. And you knew it was there.
That's called being stupid, man. And yeah.
Ignoramus, man.
Yeah. No principles. A man lives by principles, man. His word is a principle. It's different principles to live by.
Yeah, this is a book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 20, verse 20. It says, "A wise sentence shall be rejected when it cometh out of a fool's mouth, for he will not speak it in due season."
I don't know. I guess I wrote down the wrong one. But since we're going in the way where thou mightest fall, can you get your scripture about the experience? That's Satan. I had the wrong scripture written down.
Was it 30? Yeah, 4:9. This is Sirach chapter 34:9. It says, "A man that had traveled knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom."
Yeah, and that much experience is what we go through on a day-to-day basis, man. But experience teach you to learn yourself. There's this one quote, man. It says, "The core of a man's soul is his experiences." So what defines you is the things you go through in life. That's what defines your character, man. Something that someone tells me all the time, they're like, this is what I did back then, but I'm wiser now. And I'm wiser through their experiences. Alright? I want to get Sirach 37 and 16.
Ecclesiastes chapter 37, verse 16. It says, "Let reason go before Let reason go before every enterprise, and counsel before every action."
What is that reason? Their reason is sound judgment, discretion. You gotta have a map of what's going on before you do it, man. You gotta map it out. Like they had that show, That's So Raven. Y'all remember that show? And what happened was, she'll literally foresee the evil. She'll zero in into the future. But we gotta be the spiritual version of that. You gotta foresee the outcome of a situation before you do it. A lot of times you won't know the outcome unless you experience it, but then you'll know after the experience what'll happen when you do something like that.
Better ways to handle it.
Yeah, so you gotta be calculative, so to speak. You gotta calculate certain things.
Yeah, you gotta have prudence.
And what does the word prudence mean? It goes back to prudentia, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, which means to see. Alright, so you gotta literally see the outcome, man. Alright, be a man of vision, be a seer, man. But if you had any closing statements? Hey, with that, though, just a quick topic we was doing through the spirit. Like I said, man, all honor and glory go to Yahweh, the Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders at GMS. Shalom to all you brothers that sincerely pushing the truth. With that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.